Ren, you're gonna fucking die, dude.
Neo is sitting in his cubicle. Story beat 1. He gets a phone call. He answers it. Story beat 2. A voice on the other end tells him, Neo, they're in the building looking for you. Story beat 3. So those are beats, the little building blocks that make a logical progression, the sequence of events. So today I had to shoot a fight scene and a dialogue scene. So for the action scene today, we're not doing like stylish choreographed action per se. It's much more character based and beat based. There's no like da 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 da. There's none of that going on. It's very much just like bang, grab, slam.
Very concise.
Yeah.
So we're nuking these coins.
We're basically, yeah, we're fucking nuking these coins. So one of my side hobbies when I'm not making videos for a living is collecting and cleaning ancient coins. They're usually Roman or Greek coins that are dug out of the ground by metal detectors. Each coin is a mystery. It was made by an ancient person in an ancient civilization, and part of the fun is finding out what these coins are, researching them, and really learning a lot about the history of when these were made and where they came from. I showed you in a previous video, which is down in the description, how I clean these coins by hand. It's a very painstaking process. However, a lot of these coins I get are so rusted and covered in muck that cleaning them by hand is near impossible if you want to preserve detail. However, I think I found a technique that'll let me expose the details of these coins. I'm going to use electrical current to basically nuke these coins with a process called electrolysis. Here's how it works. First, you're gonna take a simple DC power adapter. You're gonna split the 2 wires.
This is gonna be easily the sketchiest part because we're gonna snip this and have 2 exposed ends while it's also plugged into the wall.
Right
yeah,
there?
right there, perfect. The issue here is I don't actually know which side is the positive and which side is the negative.
So you have your positive and you have your negative currents.
So the wire with the dashed lines is positive.
Damn it!
Oh no!
We're gonna attach clips to either one. Then we're gonna take a piece of steel. I'm gonna use a spoon. We're gonna put that in the water, sticking out. We're gonna clamp the positive side to the spoon, and then the negative side with a clip, we will put the coin.
This isn't a short circuit because there's this solution in between each of the nodes.
Then we'll fill the glass with water, and we'll add salt or baking soda. What's gonna happen is there's gonna be all this current, and it's literally going to shock anything that's not metallic. All that rust, all that calcification, all the dirt, it's gonna get loosened.
These look like chips.
These are Roman coins. These are ones I found in France. I just found them in a river. I've never done this before.
Teleportation.
There's 2 types of coins I want to try. Really crusty Roman bronze coins. Chosen just a couple to test on. And then the other ones are these French coins. I found these in France when I was a kid.
It's gonna literally just wrap the wire around the nail, right?
Did you put that in your mouth? So we have our split wire adapter. We also have our solution ready to go. We have our sacrificial spoon. And we have an old ass trusty coin.
All right, I'm gonna turn it on. And 3, 2, 1.
Oh, there it goes. It's bubbling. It's bubbling.
Oh, it is bubbling. Look at that. All the bubbles are on the alligator clip. That's interesting.
So,
and the spoon.
Yeah. What we're gonna see here is a large cloud of hopefully the debris that is coming off start to form around this coin.
Oh, the coin is starting to foam too.
That's anything not metal right now is being separated from the actual metal of the core of the coin.
Okay. It's like a fizzy drink. I want to drink it. Triple dog, there you go.
Welcome to base camp on time. Base camp is where all the crew parks because you can't just park in the street in front of the house, otherwise we have no space. All right, let's get set. We have generators and trucks. All right, make sure your phone's on silent.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
We're on a jib arm.
What's up? Anyway, how's it going?
Everyone's just doing such a dang good job. Yeah. We'll get one more shot of a needle being injected into someone's arm.
All right, guys, here we go.
Here we go.
So Zach just...
And how about this? Before we do it, we'll frame up the injection. Can you just prep it so we don't have a big bubble in there? Cool. Thank you. Action. Cool. Great. Let's cut.
All right, guys.
That's the end of that scene.
Well done, everybody. Wrap on Zach for the day. Wrap on Eden
Good
for the
stuff, dude.
day. Nice job, guys.
So yeah, it's been a crazy couple weeks here. We're starting off on our 3rd week of production as of today. This production has been a really unique experience for us because every single day we're shooting about 6 or 7 pages of just scenes and dialogue and stuff like that. Every day we're coming out effectively with the amount of content we put into like 2 YouTube videos. We have a crew of almost 50 people working with us on set every day, so it's because of them that we can make all this possible. every time we shoot a scene here on set, we always start by just kind of explaining a really rough walkthrough of everything that's going to happen. We'll say, oh, the actor's going to come through this door here, they're going to sit on that couch there. So just so people have a general idea in their mind of what's going to happen. The next step that we do is usually just bring in some stand-ins or people just so that people can just look at something there and start framing up cameras. Mind you that the real actors haven't even shown up yet. Basically, we have to be quiet.
So now it's
20 minutes later, it's already having a huge effect.
Whoa!
Let's turn it off and see. Oh wow, yeah. Do you see that bronze coming through?
Yeah.
A little bit?
Whoa.
That looks nice, actually.
I think it still needs to go back in.
It does. There's a lot of
Toss it in!
The patina's fucked, which means the value of the coin is fucked. To a lot of people, we've ruined this coin. In fact, to me, we ruined the coin. But the fact that I can now see exactly what the coin is and even attribute it, that's cool. Let's put it back in for 10 more minutes.
Oh! Look at that!
Drink your milkshake!
Ren, you're gonna fucking die, dude. No! Why does he do things?
Should we walk through it one more time?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, guys, from the top, please.
Don't jump on his back, obviously, just touch him.
Punch before that. Yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So he hits the wall, pictures fall, Nora jumps on his back. So at this point, he's struggling.
I get off of him. He swats me away right, and that's when.
Goes have the double come in.
Sorry, I beg you.
You okay? Sorry about that.
So that we're on like this way.
Exactly.
Choking, we'll get a beat here. Probably gonna VFX his face turn a little red, purple, and then Nora kind of psyching herself up.
So it's not like them entering, it's him taking him and then thrusting him.
Yeah, it's basically like it's like a hit, stumble back, grabs him, fights back, boom, into the wall.
Shooting most of this handheld or figures? Cool.
Is that your second?
That was my first.
I'm counting Sam's Cokes,
I
Diet Cokes on set.
I switched to tea. You can drink as much tea as you want.
Just put tea in there.
Just, yeah, it's full of tea.
Okay, it's been soaking here for a while. I'm gonna see if I can clean it up and see if this worked. I'm just gonna hit this with some steel wool to get all of the gunk off. This coin, I think, is done. I don't know if you can see that. It's very clean. I can see a lot of detail. Pretty cool.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's like you can see all that detail.
Bronze and majestic object on the back here. It's got like
I can
a
show you.
stone.
It's a camp gate.
A camp gate?
So there's a gate, there's the door to it. Here are all the bricks.
And what-
ASIS is the mint mark. So I can figure out which city that was made in.
How old is this coin?
It's from probably 300 AD.
It's in really good shape for how old it is. It smells like a penny.
Really? The Romans, just like us.
Dude.
Nick.
We are using the 17-inch small HD monitors. With these monitors, we're able to input LUTs and what do you call it? The
Iltabap?
Iltabap?
Dude, we're talking LUTs. I had to come over here.
It really helps all of us have a clear idea on what like the final image might look like. So we have 4 buttons here and we literally can scroll and we have all of our
All 250. No other better pack out there. Check out his site. Let's put a link in this description because he's super cool.
Okay, so now that I've cleaned this Roman coin and I know that this works, for 12 years I've been wondering what the hell this coin is. Get this in an electricity bath and see if we can't figure that out tonight. I think Red will get a kick out of this.
What's that?
So remember that spoon that I was using as my ground?
Where's the spoon?
That's-
Oh!
So
Oh my god, that is.
electrolysis like murdered it. It just dissolved the whole spoon. That's what's left of the handle.
These are things that a jailed person can get.
How sharp is this?
It's pretty sharp.
Ren,
You wanna
you
shake?
drank that stuff.
Well, so after cleaning this coin, it appears that it is a 20 francs coin from 1951. So not quite as old as the Roman coins, but still pretty cool to know what it is at least. It's important to note that electrolysis will ruin your coins. It cleans them too much. It strips down past the patina, which is an oxidation of metal. The patina is what keeps the coin valuable. Personally, I find that there's a lot more historical value for these dud coins in this clean state. There's a lot more educational value for me with these coins being cleaned. I kind of look at it as, at least I'm letting these coins shine again and getting them out to the world.
So poetic.
Yeah, nerdiest fucking thing ever.
Wow. So what's it arcing to? Why is it not coming back to ground? So that's the primary, that's the coil. No, you do not have air cooling on that. It's water cooled? You know what's unreal to me?